Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. This is the Sacred Tarot Readings by Phil, and I hope that this reading finds you well and that it is something that you resonate with. I'm going to give you the reading for your year 2026. And so, Sagittarius, I hope that you are doing well this holiday season, that you enjoying it with friends and family, and that you find joy in whatever it is that you're doing, that you find joy, okay? And so, I just want to go ahead and remind you, Sagittarius, that these readings are very general. It may or may not resonate with some of you, and that is okay if it doesn't, okay? Leave those things that do not resonate with you for those that it will resonate with, and then take what is yours. All right. The year of 2026, it is a year of new beginnings for all of us. If you haven't seen my which I call the reading for 2026, the general reading, I encourage you to do so. Please, I ask that you like this video. I also ask for that you subscribe, that you make a positive comment and you share with others. Share the goodness with others. Share the good news. Even if it's not their sign, that when you go ahead and share this video, they'll be able to find their sign as well. So just keep that in mind. I really appreciate your support, Sagittarius. I appreciate your support and your kindness. Okay. So without delaying any further, I do want to go ahead and bring out the card so that we can see what is going on. And I do ask my ancestors from the beginning of creation, whose blood flows through my veins and whose shoulders I stand, that you reveal to me what holds for Sagittarius in the year 2026. Remember, Sagittarius, that divine revelation is not about suspicions or paranoia, all right? It is about uplifting you, about giving you a word of wisdom, encouragement that will make you have some introspections in areas of your life that you may be able to handle things differently than you have in the past. And hopefully, this will bring the success and victory in your life. So let's keep on. We already have two cards that popped out. Let's see what else is going on for Sagittarius in the year of 2026. Okay, in the year 2026. Did I say 26? It's 2026. Okay, and so I do want to go ahead. I just want one more card. This is excellent, actually. This is really excellent. Oh wow. Okay, so just one more card. Spirit, for Sagittarius in the year of 2026, I ask for your divine information. This is too many cards, so I'm not gonna take them. I just need one. Come on, Spirit. I ask that you please reveal the last card. Woo! Okay, the last card. Okay, Sagittarius, my Sagittarius. Hope again that you're doing well. So the first card that I get for you, Sagittarius, it is the Temperance. Okay, the Temperance. Let's talk about that for the year 2026, Sagittarius, and it's going to require a lot of patience. All right, so that you can get your crown of success. All right. So if you look at this card, right, there is balance. All right. One foot is on the ground, the other one is in the water. The ground being logical, using common sense. Then the water always indicating that there is emotions going on. At the back of the scene where you see that, there's a crown. I used to think that it was a volcano, but it's not. It's actually a crown. So that your patience, by using your patience in 2026 with whatever situation you're facing or will be facing, you will be able to make logical yet keep your emotions intact, all right, to move forward with that balance so that you can finally get your crown of success, of leadership, of authority. People are watching you, okay, in 2026. For some of you, it is a serious promotion or a step up to, some of you is going to be as a director of some sort for some company. Others of you has to do with a promotion into a leadership role. that you have not had the experience. You're a natural leader in some of your talents and skills, but you had not actually been given the role or the title of that for some of you. For others of you, it has to do with that you already have that position, and now it's time to show your skills of being patient with others. Patience is going to be key because let me tell you something. In the year 2026, you're going to have your tower moment. Now, I'm getting the tower moment for a lot of you in the year 2026. The tower moment is not, honestly, I promise you, it's not a negative thing. The tower moment is a sudden positive change that just, yes, you might feel that the rug is like being pulled from underneath you, but it's not like in a bad way. All right. Um, it is sudden change, changes that you did not expect, changes in your life. I hear right now, um, with some of it has to do with relationships. Some of you will lose relationships. Some of you will gain relationships. Some of you will take your relationships further, deeper, greater. All right. Whatever this situation is of a sudden positive, I'm going to say positive. All right. Because even if it may seem chaotic, even if it may seem like the rug has been pulled from underneath your feet, let me encourage you and let me let you know that it is okay. You're gonna be golden. You're gonna be good. Okay, because once you go through that moment, that tower moment, that you feel that everything is like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And it's kind of like, you get stuck and you lose your breath because you're thinking, goodness, what will be of me? Don't worry about it because you're gonna be fine. The judgment card. Here comes the judgment card, right? Comes the judgment card. To me, the judgment card and is a renewal. In um, in some belief systems, when the trumpet, when Gabriel blows the trumpet, in the last days, and they say the dead will rise. Okay, so they rise and they're given glorified bodies, meaning that if you were limp somewhere, you're not going to have that limp anymore. If you had a disease of some sort or some disability or incapability or whatever, if that's, it's going to be, it's going to grow. You're going to have a new body, right? So, in the process of this card, what is really saying is that the things that used to be, or where you feel that you lacked, if you felt that you lacked leadership skills, for example, if you felt that you lacked because you did not have a relationship and you felt incomplete, you know what, Sagittarius, you will be complete, and you're more than enough. Okay, so I want to encourage you to really look at that because you do have and are sufficient and more than enough. All right, so do not allow the thoughts of doubt or unbelief to sit in and lie that you are not worth this, that you are not worth. I'm speaking to some of you. You are worth it. You are worth it. Okay, you are worth that promotion. You are worth that relationship. You are worth that bonus. You are worth. You are worth as a human being. All right. And I want to encourage you to understand that it is important. Okay. Because it's like you're going to come to an acknowledgement in the year 2026 when you have the patience that you will be give grace. Again, that is so important. The year 2026 for all signs is to extend grace, to extend mercy, to extend understanding, compassion. All right. And that is going to take you places. There is There was a a scripture or a saying, and but I love the one thing that I love is this key phrase that I'm going to give you right now. It is kindness. It is kindness that allows us, and I'm not gonna quote it, because I went ahead and like, wow, I looked at that and I kind of like, okay, what does this mean to me, and how can I share this with others? It is kindness that brings people. It is kindness that is an attraction. Okay, it is kindness because it's sweetness, really and honestly. It is kindness that brings us near, okay, that brings us the people that we need in our lives, that will help us to excel, that will help us to our success, that will help us to our victory. It is kindness that brings that attraction. um, and it is important that you extend that mercy. It is important that you extend that grace. It is important that you extend that compassion in this coming year of 2026, Sagittarius. It is important, not going behind anybody's back, and I'm not saying that you're doing it, but you know, and try to, if somebody is better than us, allow them to be, because you will allow the energy to flow. And this is the year of allowing the, excuse me, this is a year of allowing the energy to flow, to actually flow, to bring blessings and healing in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls. All right. And you don't want to be a stagnant, a body of water that is stagnant, that becomes that becomes like stinky water. Who wants that? Would you bathe yourself from and some of you with stagnant water? And some of you may come from, like I come from the valley, in Texas, and there's bodies of water. There's called a resaca. It's like a levee kind of, but it's stagnant water and it's really stinky. Would you bathe with that? Do you want, you see, when you bathe yourself, right, and you do you, and you're walking around, people can smell your essence, right? They can smell you, and it's like either it's going to be pleasant or it's not going to be pleasant. Be pleasant, be kind, extend mercy. Even when you know that the person is not, you already know that this person is not, doesn't have the best intentions for your life. Know that, but don't pay them the same way. Conquer them with kindness. Conquer them with love. I'm speaking to some of you. Some of you do need to listen to this. And the reason to do that is to stop the karmic energy from coming to you. And then once it comes to you, it's going to hit you with more karmic negative energy that you don't need in your life. That person, whoever that is, that has been doing whatever they've been doing, and you know what's going to happen is they're going to have a moment of truth. Karmic energy is real, right? Allow it to work in your behalf and not against you. And once, because you know where you stand, because there's a renewal in your mind. It's a renewal of action. There is a renewal for you, Sagittarius, in the year of 2026. Therefore, the judgment card, you rise up from all the crap that you've gone through in this past year of 2025. You rise up rejuvenated. You rise up as a new person, where you felt that you lacked, where you felt that you were being crushed down to the ground and being turned into some baby powder or something. You know what? You rise up. You rise up better than you've ever been before. I hear the word anointed for some of you. All right. And in doing so in the year 2026, you will be rising up in your confidence, confidence. All right. Knowing where you stand and that no one, nothing, all right, no one or nothing, no one thing can really pierce your confidence, because your confidence level is going to be to the roof. And you're already groomed as you're ending this year, Sagittarius. You've been going through so much crap. All right. You went through so much crap, and you had to be pressed. You had to be crushed. You had to, all these things need to happen so that you could rise up even stronger, more prosperous, all right, than you had ever been before. And you know what? This new you brings a lot of opportunity, and you move forward not carefree, without caring about anything, about who may say what. You are in charge of your own life and your own destiny path. And you rise, baby, you rise to the top. Okay? Lesson for 2026, my beloved. All right? Lesson for 2026, my beloved, is pick your battles, pick them wisely. I think you've learned that for some of you. This meaning that it's going to be a time in the year 2026 that you've grown, that now you know ahead of time when to engage and not to engage in certain battles. And it's best not to engage at all in certain situations, especially the petty stuff, you know? Oh, really? That should be our attitude, right? You hear the chisme, the gossip, right? And it's like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Wow. And then you walk away. You walk away fast. Okay. So let me go ahead. Sagittarius, this is really awesome because you have the crown of victory and success in your life for the year 2026, but it's going to require patience. It's gonna require you to be kind of like a judge. You know, what does a judge do? Think about it. A judge will go ahead and look at both sides of the story. Once a judge looks at both sides of the story, right, and they're not all emotional. They may be a little bit emotional, but they're not gonna rule. They're not gonna make a ruling. They're not gonna make a decision, right, in anyone's favor. I would hope not, based on emotion. They're gonna look at facts. Yes, their emotions will be stirred, and yes, there is that intuition that they listen to. And this is a year for you to do the same, so that you can get your crown of victory and leadership. And like I said, some of you are going into deeper leadership positions, like a director or something huge in a company form. And okay, I'm not, be patient, be both logical, and yes, have some emotion. I mean, we're human, right? Listen to your intuition, but use over anything, use balance. Use balance, because it's going to take you places. Be selective of the what you call it, of the battles that you want to engage in. Be selective as to how you want to move forward with this thing, whatever it may be presenting. And I think that life, Sagittarius, and especially in this past year, has taught you that, is to go ahead and listen, observe, Don't jump into conclusions right away because it's going to get you into trouble. And you've already, why do you want to go there again? Just walk away. Walk away. All right. So I want to bring some clarification that wraps up this cards for the year 2026 for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes up. Okay, yay. Okay, one. That's two more cards. What is the cards that wrap up the year of 2026 for Sagittarius? Oops, I thought I had one. I thought, but no. What is that brings? Okay, I'll take all of them. That's okay. Yep. Whoa. All right, Sagittarius, you come in and you're in your game. You're walking in your energy to be crowned with authority, with confidence. Um, some people may gain the leadership title, but if you don't walk in that authority, what good is it? The title by itself doesn't mean a bag of beans, honestly. And in the what it's telling me right here, I have the Eight of Wands, I have the King of Wands, I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is awesome. I have the Queen of Swords cutting through the bullshit, and then actually getting to work, paying attention to details with the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So, in summary, for me, this means that Sagittarius is going to be quick. This promotion, this relationship for some of you, this thing is coming quick at a quick pace, and it's going to give you financial security. All right. It's going to be an amount of money that you've not earned ever in your life for some of you. And this position is going to be is going to be something. Somebody's already made up their mind about giving you this job offer for this position, and then what? And then it's time to get going with the Eight of Pentacles, being able to be a hard worker, to put all of your efforts into it, to be analytical, to be detailed oriented. This is going to require that. Again, patience, extend mercy, extend compassion. All right. Let the universe take care of what it needs to take care of. Don't worry too much. So as long as you're good, you're good. And I see that you're good and you're going places and you're being offered a great opportunity. Don't miss out on it. All right. By being impatient or doing little silly stuff that you don't really need. Okay. Keep away from that. All right. So let's go ahead and draw the angelic energy for you, Sagittarius, in the year of 2026. I asked my ancestors, well, I asked my angels, spirit of light, spirits of light. Oh, Sha. Oh, Sha. Ashe, 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 ashe. Oh. Okay. So in the year 2026, my dear Sagittarius, you have the number of 2021. Okay. What does this mean? I have to put my glasses on because I cannot see without them. Okay. So energetic balance. Wow. All right. Balance, harmony, progress, alignment, dreams, and favor. This is what your angel is helping you with, and that is to bring balance. Ask your angel to help you to bring balance in your life, to help you to bring harmony in your life, to help you to bring progress, to help you to bring alignment, to bring alignment into your life, to help you to bring dreams, maybe a vision of some sort, maybe a new the business endeavor, ideas for your new job promotion. Okay, favor in front of your leaders. All right, so that so that you maybe have favor with them, so that that your plans can be manifested, your plans can be released, okay, or realized. All right, here's a word. Even though You may be striving for meaningful progress, Sagittarius. Things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favor. Wow. And your dreams are soon to be realized. Wow. I mean, isn't that awesome? It confirms everything that we've been talking about. So, again, my dear Sagittarius, I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Remember that divine revelation is not about suspicion, it's not about paranoia, it's not about, putting fear into your life. Excuse me. It's about uplifting you, encouraging you, bringing introspection that will allow you to bring success and victory into your life. Until next time, my loves, please, 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 I beg of you, please like, subscribe, share, and please make a positive comment. Just like you need encouragement, so do I. Until next time, blessings, love, and peace to all.